What's going on, everybody? All right, so this video is not for the masses. This video is only for the special few who would like to create something very special and significant using cutscenes within NBA 2K, and that's not a lot of people. This video is probably meant for 3, 4, 5 out of the 20,000 that follow me. Only about 5 people. So let's jump into this cutscenes. All right, first and foremost, you need to have the debug plugin. It's originally from NBA 2K22. It's made by Louis, and let's see when I press F8, my plugins manager shows that it's up and running for me. Okay, the reason why you need to have that is so you can have access to this menu right here. Go to debug and go right in the middle. You'll be able to go to the cutscenes. Okay, and I'll show you an example of a cutscene if I can. Let's see, I'm gonna just try to jump into a random one. That didn't work. It's a lot of these on here that don't work because they're from the next gen version of the game. All right, so like this one works. Now I've actually already modded this. This is actually supposed to be the guy from Top Takes Daily, but as you this is supposed to be a scene from my career, Top Takes Daily. That's why he's not actually sitting at the desk. All right, so look, I could mess around in here. I want to tell you guys the buttons that you can push. All right, so let's go back. Let's start over. Go in here, go to the middle. Now, if you press the right trigger, it'll jump down a page. Okay, jump down a page. Now, press left trigger, it goes up a page. If you just press up and down on the directional pad, you can scroll through this menu here. If you use the left bumper button or LB, you can go through these menus like this. If you use RB or right bumper, it'll do the same thing. Okay. All right, so if you look at the bottom of the bottom area down here, it gives you instructions, and you can use those instructions. Okay. Now I don't know what recording type means. Why triangle for career mode? Anyway, I don't know what that means. I can't remember what it means. I used to know, but I can't remember. But anyway, so you get this up when we use those left and right bumpers. When we get all the way to the right side, you can still go up and down with teams. I don't suggest using any of these non-NBA teams past the Hornets, like Shanghai, all-star teams, all that stuff. It will just crash the game, so don't even try to use those. But you can switch teams when you come to certain cutscenes. See if I can find a specific cutscene for you guys. I'm using right trigger to scroll down. I'm trying to find a cutscene that has the team in it. Right now I'm just going through the random scenes. All right, so let's see this one. Yeah, on this one, this cutscene where he's just talking, you actually can't pick a team background or anything. Now let me show you how I can move around in these cutscenes. If I press so you know the right analog stick, if I just press down on it, it does that. Now if I start to press it to the left or right, or hold it to the left or right, it'll spin the camera around. And then if I use the left analog stick, that's how I'm navigating. Now I can press the X button to zoom out, Y button to zoom in, B just takes me out of that cutscene. All right, so I'm gonna go back into the cutscene real quick. I'm gonna press down. I'm just gonna press the right analog stick into the controller. Then I'm going to use the right analog stick and hold it in a direction. All right, now I can also do this with the right analog stick. All right, now I'm going to use the left analog stick to just move around. I'm going to press X to zoom out actually. Now left analog stick, right analog stick to kind of turn. I'm trying to find out where that player is doing his interview. There it is. I think this is the press conference room. Now I'm pressing Y to zoom in. Yeah, there he is. Now I can get him just from whatever camera angle I want. And then if I want to keep this custom camera angle and just let the animation play out from here, all I have to do is actually I'm going to press the Y button to zoom in first. Then I press up on the D-pad. You can use the directional pad in here to go up or down. All right, so let me move back with the left analog stick, press up on the D-pad, press Y to zoom in. So when you press Y to zoom in, you get finer, you get way more control over the movement of where you want the camera to go. It moves slower. So you got to learn how to use this, the X and Y button to zoom in and out. When you press X to zoom all the way out, the camera just moves really fast. So anyway, so I'm gonna show you. Now I'm gonna use the left analog stick and press that into the controller, and the animation is gonna continue. All right. So you can kind of make your own little cutscene stuff doing this stuff. Eventually the animation is just gonna go off, so it doesn't really matter what he's saying. And you can press B to exit out of this anytime, or you can press down on, you can press the right analog stick into the controller and it goes back to the camera view, that the default camera view that was meant for that cutscene. Anyway, let me see if I can find the cutscene real quick for you guys to see the team stuff. These PRCs is not what I'm looking for. The PRC, the stuff that starts with PRC, I don't know if you guys can see. All these things that start with PRC are press conferences. What's this? I don't know what this is. It's a lot of cutscenes that use this. That means it's a cutscene from next gen that's not included in the current gen files. Or sometimes you try to go to something and it doesn't show at all, so they're not in the current gen files. All right, let me see. It's gotta be something I can use to show you guys a team scene. Hold on, this one. Okay. This one, All-Star. Okay, so this is like at the very beginning. If I just keep scrolling down to right there, it says AMB_CEL, which is celebration_ASG All-Star Game MVP. All right, so then if I use my right bumper, come over here to the teams, I can pick a team. Let's pick the Mavericks. I pressed A to go into the scene. See, they're the Dallas Mavericks. All right, so now I'm gonna pick a different team. Pick the Pistons. See, so you can get busy with this. Now, it's not really supposed to be Kenny Smith there, so when you guys do it, it won't be Kenny Smith. I just replaced I replaced the guy that's supposed to be there with Kenny Smith. So I'll have to get into replacing people in another video. This video is about 10 minutes and I'm gonna go ahead and be done with it so I can upload this. But for the few who this is for, play around with all the movement of the camera and everything like I told you in this video. Spend about 20 minutes messing around with that. Get used to it, and then tell me what you think in the comments. Tell me if you know, you're able to move around. Here, I'll show you again. Let me pick a different team. We'll pick Lakers. I'll come in here. As soon as it starts up, I press the right analog stick into the controller, and I can move around the scene. Now I press X to zoom out, and then I'm going to press the left analog stick into the controller, and the scene continues, and I can move around however I see fit. But if I press the right analog stick back into the controller, it goes back to the default camera view that it should be, and I can't move around. So anyway, you can get pictures, you can get video footage, whatever you want to get. Okay, all right, so try that stuff out, move around, all that stuff, see which scenes work for you. But it's a lot of scenes that do not work. I just want you to know that.